A controversial garden bridge will be built across the River Thames after being approved by the Mayor. The major new landmark for London would cost around £175 million, but critics say that's too expensive and claim the footbridge would spoil views of some of London's most loved buildings. Well, Sonia Jessup has more on this and joins us from the river. Sonia.
Yes, Alice, a garden in the sky is how it's being described. And just to give you an idea, I'm here just outside Temple Tube Station at the moment. And at the moment, many people would cross over the river along Waterloo Bridge over there towards the London Eye and the South Bank. In future, though, it's envisaged that 7 million trips a year would be made along this new bridge directly from here at Temple across to the South Bank. Dreamed up, of course, by the actress Joanna Lumley and designed by Thomas Heatherwick, the man also behind the cauldron for the 2012 Games. Now, the Mayor who approved this today said it will be a stunning oasis of tranquility in the heart of our city. It's going to be free to walk across, although it will be closed overnight between midnight and 6 in the morning. And although it's been described as this major new route for pedestrians, it's also been seen as a new landmark drawing the tourists, and that is why, say its backers, it's worth this £175 million price tag.
I think if you look back in history, there was so much questioning about Albert Bridge, about the V&A, about many institutions in London, and now we're arguably the cultural centre of the world. And I think the Garden Bridge, we have an opportunity to create something very special and iconic.
Cost is the main sticking point, isn't it, Sonia? Some of it is public money, isn't it?
Well, that's right, £60 million, in fact, will come from the public purse. Half of that from Transport for London, half of that from the Chancellor. The rest will be made up of private donations, but we're not quite sure exactly how that will be raised. Now, the Labour and the Lib Dems on the London Assembly have both said this seems more of a tourist attraction than a transport project, so should Transport for London actually be spending so much money on it? And critics have also said that there are so many visitors already on the South Bank. Couldn't this actually spoil the situation they're experienced for them?
There are already 25 million visitors here. We're going to have another 7 million visitors. There are 22 arts attractions here. We're going to have the biggest visitor attraction in the UK. It's going to land right here with pinch points of 5 metres wide. We're going to take football crowds that's going to come here to visit this thing. They're not going to be able to get in. It's going to be deeply unpleasant. It's not going to be an enjoyable experience at all.
Now, St Paul's Cathedral also aren't happy. They've complained there will be irreversible impact on the views of the cathedral from the South Bank. Other concerns are maintenance cost over the long term. Who will pick up the bill for that? Also, how open to the public will it be? Will it be ticketed, for example? Will it be sometimes closed for private corporate events? Now, the Mayor's office says that the bridge could start construction at least early next year. But critics say there are many unanswered questions still.
There certainly are.